In today's video, I'm going to be discussing free food for seniors who are aged 60 or over with a dedicated program. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons right down below. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well with the subscribe button right down below. Again, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. I want to do whatever I possibly can to help you out, as I'm here for you every single day in videos just like this, pointing out what's going on and helping you take advantage of all the programs and anything going on right now as a low income, senior, fixed income, anybody like this. Again, I'm talking about all these benefits every single day. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it and talk about free food for seniors who are aged 60 or over. Does that sound a little bit appealing? I mean, anytime we have free associated with anything, I'm not sure about you, but it certainly gets my attention. But this is a program that is out there dedicated to free food boxes every single month for seniors, again, aged 60 and over, okay? Now, I want to give you all the details of this program, but it may take a little bit of research on your end just to track down your local office and where exactly you can get this from, but this is all-encompassing across the entire country. But in some maybe rural areas or some locations around the country, it may not be completely available in your town. If you're located in a smaller rural area, something like that, it may be, somewhere in the next, largest town or something like that around you. But either way, let me give you the details about it. You can do some research on your local area, but I'll give you all the details you need to know, who's qualified, or maybe who may be eligible, I should say, for this, and the kind of the steps you need to go through in order to take advantage of this. But it's a free food box program. Why wouldn't somebody want to take advantage of this, right? I don't know. Sounds really cool to me. And again, I just want to bring this to your attention. All right. So the name of this program is CSFP, otherwise known as Commodity Supplemental Food Program. Maybe you've heard about it. Here's the thing. I guarantee you a lot of you watching this video are probably eligible for this and probably don't even know about it, right? Maybe you've heard about the program. Maybe you know that it's out there, but I'm saying this much. You probably don't know that you're eligible for it. If you're not currently taking advantage of it, you're probably eligible for it, right? However, some people may not be, but I want to bring it to your attention anyway, okay? So the cool thing about this, there's over a dozen different food programs that are out there all across the country. The biggest one that we talk about and the biggest one that's out there across the entire country is obviously the SNAP program, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. That's not what I'm talking about here in this video. I have plenty of other videos here on the channel talking about the SNAP benefit program, but that one encompasses about 43 million people all across the country. That is by far the biggest of all of them, right? But there's about a dozen others. Actually, there's a little bit more than that. There's about 15 in total food programs that are out there. This is one of them, and this one is highly focused on just seniors, okay? Let me share with you the details about it. So here's what they do. They offer a monthly food box, right? Not bad. Who wants to get a box of food every month for free, right? That sounds pretty cool. But let me tell you exactly what is encompassed within this, and then in just a minute here, I will tell you the eligibility as well as far as the requirements in order to be eligible to get this monthly food box. So the box is going to contain a variety of different foods. Now, obviously, depending on your location around the country, depending on a variety of factors, it may have a couple different food options in it, but in general, it may contain some or all of the following: juices, fresh fruits and vegetables, again, things like this. It may have canned options as well of fruits and vegetables as well. It may have a protein source. It may have, poultry. It may have beef. It may have something like this, some type of protein source as well, maybe in there. And these are some of the options. It may have some dairy products. It may have some cheese options, things like this. But in general, they call it healthy food options. And again, maybe you like all of it that's being supplied. Maybe you don't like all of it. Maybe you love all of it. I don't know the options, but I'm just saying, would that not be pretty nice, right? I think a lot of us would really benefit from something like this. So the whole idea behind this is to help lower income seniors with healthy food options. That's literally the idea behind this CSFP project and program, is to literally get healthy food options into the possession of seniors basically for no cost, to help them out, because we know that everything's very expensive, but again, this program has been around for a very long time. So eligibility, let's talk about that really quickly. Who's eligible for this? Just any senior? Well, no, that's actually not the case, okay? Just like every program, all of these programs are always focused around the lowest income people, all right? So that's exactly the detail here. However, this one has a little bit more to it as well, okay? You got to be at least 60 or over in order to be eligible, okay? So if somebody is, say, 50, sorry, not eligible for this one. If you're 59, well, wait a few months, and as soon as you turn 60, then you may be eligible. But this is only for people aged 60 and over to be getting this, okay? Now, what are the other eligibility requirements? Income. You got to know about your income, okay? I talk about this all the time. All of these programs, every single one of these programs that we talk about here are always income-based. You've got to have an income within the thresholds that they actually identify. If your income's above that, they say, sorry, you're too rich for this program. You're on your own. And that's how it is all the time with basically everything. If you have a little bit too much money, basically they kick you to the curb and they say, sorry, you have too much money. You're too rich for us. We can't help you out. Meanwhile, those are the people that also need some assistance sometimes too as well, but yet they don't do anything for people that have a little bit more money. They basically just take from those people, and it's a rough situation. But anyway, the income thresholds are this much. 130% or below of the federal poverty line, okay? That is the threshold. Now, this is the same threshold for SNAP benefits as well, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's 130% of the federal poverty line or less, okay? Remember this much as well. The federal poverty line, or the federal poverty guideline is what they like to call it. Changes every year, right? I talk about the changes every year. As we roll over to the new year, we get those changes. But as I record this video right now, in mid-2024, we have a long time to go from when we're going to be getting the new update on the next federal poverty line. But let me tell you, as a household of one, the federal poverty line right now for 2024 is $15,060, which translates into a little bit more than $1,200 a month. But remember, I said 130% of the federal poverty line, not 100% of the federal poverty line, right? So as a household of one, federal poverty line being, 130% of the federal poverty line being about $1,600 a month, give or take a little bit. Honestly, I'm being real with you. I just roughly ran the math in my head kind of as I was talking, okay? So I don't have the exact number for you at this moment. I should have ran that for you, but it's about $1,600 a month. Is about 130% of the federal poverty line right now in 2024, okay? So let's just say this much. If your income is at, say, $1,600 or less per month as a household of one, you're probably at that threshold. You're below the 130% of the federal poverty line is what you need to know, okay? So if you're a household of two, right? If you're a married couple or you're a household of two, the federal poverty line is $20,440. That's for the year, right? But remember, I said 130% of the federal poverty line. This translates into about $2,100 a month, okay? As a household of two, the 130% of the federal poverty line is about $2,100 a month is what that comes down to. So if your incomes are below that and you're also 60 or over and you want to take advantage of this, then look it up, okay? Now, next step. How do you actually approach this, and how do you actually apply for this, or how do you get this food box every month? Sounds cool. Sign me up. How do I get one, right? And here's what I want to suggest that you do. And again, I don't really have one blanket statement to cover all of this. Reason being is it's going to be different regardless of where you're located in the country. State by state, it's going to be a little different. County by county, city by city, it's going to be a little bit different. That's why I can't really just say, well, like in this county of this state, follow these steps. I mean, that'd be a lot. There's a lot of counties across the entire country, thousands, right? But anyway, here's what I'd suggest doing. If you're interested in looking this up and looking it up in your local area, do this. Go to the internet, like Google, and simply type in your city or your county. Again, either one you want. Follow it up by CSFP application or office or something like that, okay? That'll get you the details you need to know. For example, I'm just going to make up an example here, okay? This is 100% an example, but I'm just going to say this, okay? Let's just say that you're located in Austin, Texas. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what county that is. I have no clue. But again, let's just say you're located in Austin, Texas, okay? So you go to the internet, you type in Austin, Texas, CSFP office or application, something like that, and you'll get the details right there. It should not take that much work to find it, right? But let's say that you're located in Springfield County, right? Okay, we can always, Springfield, I don't know if that's necessarily a county, but it is a city in most states. Not all the states, but it is in most states. There's a Springfield. That's at least a city. But let's just say that there's a Springfield County. I'm sure across the entire country, there's got to be a county called Springfield, right? I don't know where, but I'm just simply saying, considering the amount of counties and considering how popular the name Springfield is, it's got to be one of the states, right? Okay. So whatever state possibly has the county of Springfield, you simply go to the internet and say, again, I'm just going to make up a state. I don't know what state has Springfield as a county, but I'm just going to make up a state. Let's just say Ohio. I don't know. Ohio seems like a state that probably has this Springfield County. I'm just saying that. I have no idea. I'm just saying, okay? So you go to the internet with this example. You type in Springfield County, Ohio, CSFP eligibility or application or something like that, and you'll get the details, okay? It should not be that difficult to find. It's going to take a little bit of work, not much, a couple minutes of your time to go on the internet and do a simple search on that. And again, you'll find the details about it and then contact them and say, hey, I'm a senior. I'm 61, I'm 62, I'm 60, I'm 70, I'm 69, whatever it is. And I'd like to take advantage of your, monthly food program, your monthly food box program. How do I get it? And you can talk to somebody and you'll get some details, or they'll direct you to a website which should have all the information that you need to know anyway. Kind of makes sense, right? So again, that's the problem with a lot of these programs is that they're federally funded, but they're state administered. This is how most of the programs work out there, right? Federal funds go to the states administer the program, and that's kind of the problem is that it's kind of difficult to give you like one big blanket statement and be like, well, just go to this one website. It's not like that. It's different in every single state, and it's most likely different in a lot of different areas around the states too, which makes it kind of hard to just give you one local area and be like, well, just go to this one website and you're good to go. It's unfortunately not like that, right? So anyway, does that kind of help you out? So again, just check out the details about this. Again, CSFP stands for Commodity Supplemental Food Program. And you can take advantage of this alongside other benefit programs that you may take advantage of. That's the cool thing about it. It's not like, well, if you have this benefit, you can't get the CSFP. No, that's not how it works, right? You can usually take advantage of this alongside your other fixed income benefits as well, okay? But again, remember, it's always income-based. Income is always one of the prerequisites to take advantage of basically any program that's out there. It's always a reflection of your income, right? Anyway, hope this helps you. Please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Like the video, again, down below. Give it a big old thumbs up. Again, thank you so much. Share the video with your friends on social media. There's a share button right down below. Thank you, so they can also take advantage of this. And go back and check out any other videos here on the channel. The thousands in the video library. The ones I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comments section. Some there. Otherwise, right now, popping up on your screen, you'll see some videos there as well. Take a selection of those. So again, enjoy your day. Take care. Hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again later in the next